The European hotels, you have to realize obviously that Europe is a lot older than America. So if you're in the city, if you're closer to the city, a lot of the hotels might be smaller because they may have been apartments that have been converted to hotels. These hotels that are closer into the city, like I said, they might be smaller. They may not have elevators, and they may or may not have elevators, and if they do, they might be extremely small. So this is going to go into later on about packing tips. You don't want one student bringing 5 and 6 bags if you're going into a hotel that has no elevator. That's going to be a lot of work. So like I stated, we have 2 types of locations. We have a little bit outside of the city, about in the suburbs, and we also have the hotels that are close to the city. Depending on what country that you're going to, it depends on where the majority of your hotels will be. Hotels in Africa, Asia, and Latin America, majority of them are similar to our chain hotels. They're going to be the ones that will have, the double beds. The students will be in all the hotels. The students will be staying in triples and in quads. Does anybody have any questions about that? Now now that you know where you're going to be staying, let's talk about the things that you might be eating. As I stated before, the hotels have to provide breakfast and have a place to sit in the hotel. There you have a continental breakfast. This may include coffee, tea, juice, cereal, toast, bread, baguette, such as that. Lunch usually is on your own for the majority of our tours. Please check on your day-by-day itinerary on the left-hand corner what meals are included and not included on your tours. Ted stated that in some of our tours, lunch might be included or might not, and other ones that dinner may or may not be included. So please look at that fact sheet on the side of your day-by-day itinerary, so you can tell your students how much money also to factor in and bringing for extra money for food. I'll also let you know that soda is not a part of the meals served on our tours. And in Europe, they can be about $4 to $5, so the equivalent of $4 to $5. So definitely let your students know that if they do want to bring soda, that they have to bring some extra money for that. Dinner will be either at the restaurant, at a local restaurant, or the hotel. You have a combination of local cuisine as well as American style food. Everybody will be eating the same meal, so please, as I stated before, when your students are vegetarians or they are allergic to a specific type of food, let us know so we can accommodate them. The meals in, just as like the hotels, the meals in Africa, Asia, and Latin America, they may vary. We might provide you lunch because we don't, for health reasons, so that you're not eating from the sides. If you're in Africa and you see a vendor, because they have different types of foods there, we want to prevent anybody who may or may not get sick off of that, so we will provide that lunch. We will provide that lunch. So now you know where you're staying, you know what types of foods you may or may not be eating, so let's talk about how you're going to get from place to place. So what does this include? You will be using buses, you will be using public transportation. In some cases, you'll be using overnight trains. Overnight trains are a fast way to getting from country to country, and a fast and an inexpensive way to get from country to country to help keep our tours as accessible and affordable to as many people as students as possible. You can also use ferries that will take you from one place to the next, quick and easy way.